Salutations viewers, my name is Damien and welcome back to Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. Alright, so we're getting back to our second date with Matt and I'm just super excited. So now we already read what I already pressed over previously. So it's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love, and I'll always love you, always. My mic's a little farther away. This is better.
Hey.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. I can agree to that logic. Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs?
Yeah, sounds great.
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, non-spoiltation. I have no idea where to even start. Neither do I, dude. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Cookies and cream. If you could buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh. Power of Violence Cherry Blossom. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain. What's your favorite dream vacation spot? Inside an active volcano. I like it. Living off the fat of the lizard. Oh. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I have fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Dark Night by the Soul of by Danger Mouse. This one almost didn't get released, but there are a ton of awesome collabs on it. Super underrated album. I think you'll really enjoy it. You got all that information just from that What the heck? That's one hell of a way to ask someone what kind of music they like. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Hey.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight.
Hey.
The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in the bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
Hey.
That nerd is my buddy Huge. Huge, the speaking of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my painting at the very end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Hey.
You know it. Our third wave's gonna do a special acoustic performance. I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on?
Hey.
Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything, Matt, you can blush. That's okay. I'm definitely gonna come by.
Oh, man.
Will Vacant Veil be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down the memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. That is very true, Matt, and that's why we're soulmates. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I don't know where my next meal was coming from, all that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think about it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even go to get pot now? Is that even what kids call it these days? I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Molly's got a hookup. Says to me here in the alley near the coffee shop. Okay, if it turns out if it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in the state, right? I definitely knew that, but we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of the deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner, one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Surprise! The person almost jumps out of his skin. It's Lucy and Damien's son. Who sent you? We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Cite mutually assured destruction. Look, man, we're just trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Sigh. Alright, how much do you want? One. One what? Yeah, he means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? One? Oh my god, look, here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Yeah, sounds great.
That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off to the public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Ooh, your place? I'm so excited. I'm super stoked. Matt and I walked through our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmesita is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls out one of his records out of his bag and puts it in for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up the entire wall. He's got a nice place. Something like my place would look like. Whoa, what a collection.
Hey, yeah.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much in my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house.
Hey.
If you say so. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice looking weed cigarette. He hands me the lighter and the blunt, I think. Can I take it? Well, let's... Yes, rip it. Look at him. I am just glowing right now with confidence. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just got more potent since last time I smoked. Pass a joint to Matt and cough up a little. Should it sting so much or am I just a baby? Matt takes it and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god. Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's oregano, isn't it? Matt takes another hit and winches. Yeah, this is oregano. I fucking knew it! I sniffed the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmesita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm so sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rose and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop since she died before it opened. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record next to the turntable. I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice.
I don't know if I should.
You should. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh, yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Ska never dies! Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Oh.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh, man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait. That was just smoke in the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No, it's been a long time. I don't want to push him. All right, buddy. Sorry to put pressure on you. I mean, it's not a problem. It was just good to watch you get in touch back. The music that flows through you. I learned to play that song when I was 15. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. Did I fuck it up? I didn't want to pressure him, like, especially if it brought up, like, a bad memory. I didn't want to do that. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the silver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing! So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No! I'm dead! Such a classic. Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was it good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight, and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? I mean, yeah, I would fucking hope so. They knew that. Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Did I do good?
was a hell of a date.
5:20. I like it. Tough talk. We did the tough talk. I'm happy me and him did do the tough talk. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down to the hall of my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. No, you don't leave her alone. Amanda, get out. Okay, okay. Quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops her frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. All right. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls a toaster lever up and takes her freezer burn waffle out, and it's before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, shit. That's one hell of a goddamn storm. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back in the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda hanging out on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her how to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then we started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin. What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know your dad is in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. Pull out a cake of the refrigerator, place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a really long time because I ran out of Fred frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. But, aw, what a cute cake. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. Grabs some plates and forks to serve us some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing, I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... Don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? But we will pause that for the next episode because I feel like this talk is just going to take more and more time. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a fabulous day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.